Oh hey, I didn't see you there. I'm Lee Dexberg, corporate greenwashing expert, and this is my professor, Professor Plantress. He used to be Professor Andrews, but he learned so much about environmental conservation facts that he himself became a plant. Today, we're going to be going to Archer Daniels Midland, an American global food processing and commodities trading company founded in 1902. It operates more than 270 plants and 420 crop procurement facilities worldwide. Named World's Most Admired Food Production Company in 2009 through 2011. They may have fooled everyone else, but they haven't fooled me. I thought I'd give the company a call to see if I could get some facts on corporate greenwashing.
Thank you for calling Archer Daniels Midland, a leading global agribusiness where we glaze over important environmental issues, facts, and figures. We enjoy putting up websites and articles in an extremely vague manner. I'm not currently taking phone calls, so feel free to leave a message.
Where's the beep? Unable to contact them by phone, I thought I'd give them a visit to their corporate office. We made it.
Come in.
Hi, I'm Lee Dexberg, greenwashing expert, and this is my mentor, Professor Plantress.
Hi, I'm Patricia Wards, CEO of Archer Daniels Midland, chairman of the board of directors. Oh, and the president too.
You mean the same Patricia Wards who was executive vice president of Chevron and is currently president of the board of directors for the North American Coal Corporation, who makes over $20 million a year?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Interesting. So, I saw on your website that your company produces ethanol through an efficient process.
Yeah, I have the page right here actually. Today, ADM makes ethanol from corn through an efficient process that also produces large amounts of animal feed.
But isn't it true that producing corn ethanol may actually be a net destroyer of energy and cost twice as much to produce as gasoline while using up large quantities of water?
Look, the website doesn't mention anything about that.
Interesting. On a similar topic, I see that your company also produces biofuels.
We do. Basically, we take the biomass, such as soybeans, palm oil, etc., and then we transport all of that to one of our processing plants. We recently received a government grant.
For $24.8 million?
Yeah.
But aren't you contributing to deforestation in Indonesia when you gather palm oil for your biofuels, and the same in Brazil when you gather soybeans? And also, doesn't it take a significant amount of energy to produce these biofuels when you have to transport the materials across oceans and on land in order to get it to these refineries? Aren't they being extremely wasteful and using fossil fuels in that situation?
Still don't see anything about that on our site here.
Interesting. Speaking of child labor,
We weren't talking about child labor.
that's irrelevant. Your company gets its chocolate from cocoa plantations in West Africa, which is notorious for using child labor.
Archer Daniels Midland does not knowingly purchase cocoa beans that have been produced under working conditions that are not consistent with national labor regulations, including those related to child labor. And speaking of sustainable agriculture, it's been reported that young girls in some villages have had greater opportunities to attend school with the reduction in time required to gather water and firewood.
Can you look at this child who was raised on a cocoa plantation in Côte d'Ivoire in West Africa, who was a child slave herself, and tell her with sure 100% certainty that your chocolate is not from child labor producing companies?
Wait, if she's from Africa, why is she white?
God, Patricia, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Interesting. No?
I see you have another government grant there. What's this one for? Stealing candy from orphans?
No, actually, that one was a private grant. But this government grant here is for carbon sequestration.
You mean the highly inefficient process, which we currently know very little about how to do safely? What's your solution? Bury it?
Yeah.
Well, he has something to say about that. This is a professor, Professor Plantress.
What does he have to say on the subject?
He says, interesting. Well, we got kicked out, but we accomplished our goal of exposing corporate greenwashing at Archer's Daniels Midland.